Yet, the idea of your toaster plotting against you might sound like science fiction, but the reality of AI security is far more nuanced and pressing than that. Let's talk about artificial intelligence, AI. It's rapidly transforming our world, touching nearly every aspect of our lives. It's not about killer robots or some dystopian future ripped from the pages of a sci-fi novel. It's about the real, immediate risks of today. Risks that are already here, evolving as quickly as the technology itself. We're not facing Skynet, the sentient AI from Terminator, but we are facing the very real and complex challenge of AI security. It's a challenge that demands our attention and proactive solutions. Think of AI security as the digital bouncer, the gatekeeper of your digital world. It decides who gets in, what they can do, granting access to authorized users and keeping out those who shouldn't be there, and keeps the system safe from digital mischief, preventing unauthorized access and malicious activities. As we rush to put AI everywhere, integrating it into every facet of our lives, from hospitals to banks, from the most critical infrastructure to the most mundane daily tasks, we sometimes forget to lock the vault. We become so focused on the potential benefits that we overlook the inherent risks. AI security is about building and maintaining that vault, ensuring that our AI systems are protected from those who would seek to exploit them, protecting the systems, the data, and the infrastructure from attack. It's about creating a secure foundation for AI to thrive. Why does this matter? Why should you care about AI security? Because AI is already making decisions that affect your health, your money, and your safety. It's influencing everything from medical diagnoses to financial investments, and even the way our cars drive. If compromised, the consequences can be catastrophic. The potential for harm is immense. Misdiagnosed illnesses, leading to incorrect treatments and potentially fatal outcomes. Financial chaos, with algorithms manipulating markets and causing widespread economic damage, or self-driving cars ignoring stop signs, resulting in accidents and loss of life. The core idea, the fundamental principle we must embrace, as we give AI more power, we must take responsibility for protecting it. Security can't be an afterthought, it must be baked in from the start. Treat AI like critical infrastructure, like the power grid or the water supply, robust, resilient, and well-defended. It needs constant monitoring, regular updates, and proactive security measures. Because if we don't, someone else will take advantage. Someone with malicious intent will find a way to exploit the vulnerabilities. And their goals won't be to help you find the best coffee shop. Their motives are far more sinister. They're after your data, your secrets, or just chaos for profit. They seek to disrupt, damage, and exploit AI systems for their own gain. Securing AI isn't just about passwords, it's about protecting the entire AI lifecycle. Picture it as a three-layered cake of paranoia. First layer, the data. If it's poisoned or stolen, the AI is compromised from the start. Second layer, the model. Protect it from theft and from leaking the private data it learned. Third layer, the infrastructure. Attackers can target the hardware, software, or deployment pipelines. Securing AI means controlling access, monitoring for weirdness, and locking down every step from development to deployment. You can't just protect one part. It's an end-to-end challenge. The world's most secure data is useless if your model is easily stolen, or vice versa. AI security is a series of interconnected gates, each one essential. Ignore one, and chaos is just a clever hack away. Think AI security is just a theoretical exercise, confined to academic papers and hypothetical scenarios? Let's pull back the curtain and look at some real-world disasters. Instances where AI vulnerabilities have had tangible and often devastating consequences. These aren't simulations. They're cautionary tales from the digital trenches. Remember the chatbot that was launched with such fanfare, promising seamless customer service, only to turn toxic overnight? Internet pranksters, exploiting a lack of safeguards, fed it hateful and biased language, and it rapidly devolved into a source of offensive and inappropriate content, becoming a major PR nightmare for the company. The core lesson here? Don't let your AI learn unsupervised and unchecked from the unfiltered chaos of the internet. Careful curation of training data is paramount. Consider the healthcare sector, where researchers demonstrated how easily AI could be fooled by tweaking just a few subtle pixels in medical images like X-rays and MRIs. This seemingly minor manipulation led to dangerous misdiagnoses, highlighting the vulnerability of AI-driven medical tools. This isn't just a typical data breach exposing personal information. It represents a potential for life-or-death manipulation, where AI systems are tricked into making incorrect and harmful decisions. In the high-stakes world of finance, malicious attackers can poison data streams to trick sophisticated trading bots into making disastrous investments, causing massive financial losses and market instability. Even seemingly benign recommendation algorithms are prime targets for manipulation. They can be manipulated to spread disinformation, create echo chambers, and reinforce harmful biases. Malicious actors can exploit AI's ability to personalize content to push propaganda, sow division, and undermine trust in institutions. These aren't just isolated technical glitches or minor inconveniences. They have the power to shape public perception, influence opinions, and erode trust in critical information sources. The security and integrity of these AI-powered systems are directly tied to the health and stability of our society as a whole. One clever hack, one overlooked vulnerability, can have far-reaching and cascading consequences across interconnected systems. AI security failures don't stay confined to the digital realm. They ripple out into the real world, impacting our lives in tangible ways. That's precisely why AI security matters so profoundly and why proactive measures are essential. So, how do things go wrong in the complex world of AI? What are the potential pitfalls and vulnerabilities that can be exploited? Meet the villains of AI security, the threat actors who seek to undermine and manipulate these powerful systems for their own nefarious purposes. Data poisoning, a subtle yet devastating attack. Attackers sneak bad data into training sets, carefully injecting malicious or misleading information. This corrupts the learning process, confusing the AI from the start and leading to skewed or biased outcomes. Evasion attacks, a game of cat and mouse. Specially crafted inputs fool AI after deployment. These are known as adversarial examples. It's like tricking facial recognition with a fake mustache, or subtly altering an image to make a self-driving car misinterpret a stop sign. Model stealing, a form of intellectual property theft. Attackers reconstruct your expensive AI by probing it, meticulously analyzing its responses to various inputs. This allows them to reverse engineer the model and steal your competitive edge, potentially replicating your technology for their own gain. Inference attacks, a breach of privacy. Hackers reverse engineer the AI's training data, piecing together sensitive information and exposing private info that should have remained confidential. These attacks turn AI into an unwitting traitor, a tool for revealing secrets it was designed to protect. The consequences can be severe, leaking secrets or making dangerous mistakes that compromise security and trust. Each method exploits a different weakness, a chink in the armor of your AI system. Whether it's in the data, the model itself, or the way it's deployed, vulnerabilities exist at every level. The result? What happens when these attacks succeed? Compromised privacy, significant financial loss, and broken trust with your customers and stakeholders. AI security isn't just about stopping hackers, it's a fundamental requirement for responsible AI development. It's about protecting the very logic that powers our world, ensuring that AI remains a force for good. Ignore these threats, and your AI could become your biggest liability, a source of risk and potential damage. The stakes are high, and the attackers are creative, constantly evolving their techniques to exploit new vulnerabilities. Every vulnerability is a potential disaster, a ticking time bomb waiting to be triggered. That's why defense matters, and why a proactive approach to AI security is essential. When AI security fails, the fallout is real and far-reaching. First risk: data breaches. AI systems hold mountains of sensitive data. One breach can expose millions. Second, manipulation and sabotage. Attackers can turn AI against its purpose, causing blackouts or sabotaging products. Third, financial loss. A stolen or manipulated model can cost billions and destroy reputations. Fourth, erosion of trust. Every failure makes people doubt AI, slowing progress and amplifying bias or unfairness. A compromised AI can perpetuate discrimination or recommend unfair outcomes. Securing AI isn't just technical, It's an ethical imperative. The risks aren't just about money, they're about fairness, safety, and public confidence. One security flaw can undermine years of innovation. That's why AI security must be foundational, not optional. The cost of failure is too high. Trust, once lost, is hard to regain. So what can we do? The basics matter. Start with strong access controls. Only the right people should touch sensitive data and models. Keep everything updated. Patch management may be boring, but it closes known holes before attackers find them. Continuous monitoring is key. Watch for strange behavior or unauthorized access, like a security camera for your AI. Set alerts for anything unusual so you can respond fast. Adversarial training is your AI's vaccine. Expose it to attacks during training so it learns to resist them. Build skepticism into your AI. Don't let it trust every input. These steps aren't glamorous, but they work. Security is a process, not a product. The goal, make your AI resilient, skeptical, and hard to fool. The basics, done well, are your best defense. Don't leave the digital door unlocked. AI security isn't just about code, it's about people. The human element is often the weakest link. Most breaches start with a simple mistake, a bad password, a phishing email, or someone holding the door open. Security awareness and training are essential for everyone involved, from developers to end users. Developers must build security, and from day one, no more move fast and break things. Security is a core feature, not an afterthought. Cutting corners for speed is a recipe for disaster. Strong leadership must make security non-negotiable, even if it takes more time. The best defense is a well-trained, security-conscious team. People are both the risk and the solution. AI security is never finished. It's a marathon, not a sprint. The threat landscape evolves constantly. Attackers adapt as fast as defenders. Security requires ongoing vigilance and threat intelligence, knowing what's out there and staying ahead. AI models change too. Every update or retraining is a chance for new vulnerabilities. Security must be built into the entire lifecycle, not bolted on at the end. Continuous integration and deployment demand continuous security. Complacency is the enemy. The moment you relax, you're vulnerable. As AI becomes more embedded in society, the challenge only grows. Security is a permanent commitment, not a checkbox. We must keep running to ensure AI serves us, not the other way around. We've seen what AI security is, why it matters, and what's at stake. The risks are real: data breaches, financial ruin, and manipulation of our perceptions. But we're not powerless. Strong access controls, updates, monitoring, and adversarial training build resilience. Security isn't a magic bullet. It's a layered, robust defense. AI is everywhere, and every new use brings new risks. Security must be foundational, as essential as the code itself. The future will be shaped by AI. Our job is to make it secure. This isn't about stifling innovation, but enabling it on a safe foundation. Securing our algorithmic future is a challenge we must meet, one secure line of code at a time, because only secure AI is worth having.